Oh man, have you guys been waiting for this one? The number one thing, accountability. If you talk to anybody, particularly on the Republican, conservative, MAGA, however you fall on the scale on the right, you want accountability for the people who are breaking the law and they are destroying everything that we hold dear. And it just came a knocking in the form of 20 armed agents. You're going to love every second of this because FAFO is back in fashion. And honestly, I'm freaking here for it. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Of course, this is just the stream before the video before the live stream at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you check us out there on this channel. Of course, let's dive right into it. And I'm not going to bury the lead on you. Y'all, there could not be a more iconic image that I would ever choose to give to you. If I was going to put FAFO in an image, this would be it. The guy who threatened to dox and kill federal agents because they were enforcing federal law gets arrested in a pre-dawn raid with 20 armed agents wearing a sweatshirt that says, "I'm Antifa," and looks like he's crying like a... So what we're dealing with here is the hard reality of accountability. It turns out that when you are a domestic terrorist, you know, that organization that Joe Biden said was an idea, not people, and then there's a guy literally screaming, I'm self-describing as Antifa, and I'm wearing a shirt that says Antifa, and I'm asking people to kill federal agents because I'm the rational one. Yeah, it turns out you get arrested. This is the point. Get the accountability rolling. This is good. Let's do a lot more of this. All right, let's keep on trucking because I just want to show you this. Leftist terrorist Kyle Wagner, who called on people to pick up your guns and kill ICE agents in Minneapolis, was arrested while wearing an "I am Antifa" sweatshirt this morning. Seriously, poetic justice doesn't cover this one. And here's Caroline Leavitt, the PR or the press secretary for the White House, saying exactly what just happened. Again, this is about accountability. This is about rationality. And if you step outside the bounds of well-known norms in our society, you'll be arrested. This is the way that it should work. A lot of the negativity towards Pam Bondi is because it doesn't feel like she's arresting enough people who have violated the law very clearly. Watch. Here you go.
We want that level of cooperation from state and local officials. And if people are illegally obstructing our federal law enforcement operations, if they are targeting, doxing, harassing, and vilifying ICE agents, they are going to be held accountable, like this individual here, who again is a self-proclaimed member of Antifa. He is a domestic terrorist, and he will be held accountable in the United States.
And this part right here really just boggles my mind. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna play the. Hold on a second. I think I've actually got the raid footage. I'm gonna play that in this. Not on the next one. The thing that boggles my mind about this, and this is the most wild thing in the world, the Democrats will still, to this day, look at you and tell you that Antifa is an idea, just like the President of the United States did, Joe Biden, when he was like, well, Antifa is not really a terrorist organization. They don't really block streets and burn down cities and call for the death of federal agents and killing anybody who's not like them, like they do regularly. In fact, here's the self-described evidence of what I'm describing, or excuse me, what I'm showing you right now. This is literally what they did in their own words. It's just an idea. They'll look at you and tell you it's an idea. Meanwhile, the people who they say are an idea and that don't exist are sitting there saying, kill everybody, grab guns, do it now. Here's the actual, forgive the language, but this is the Antifa guy that just got arrested. More of this, okay? Watch this.
My name is Kyle, I'm Antifa, and there's so much rage in me that I've had to record this like 15 times trying to get the message out. They fucked up, okay? Go watch my other videos, doesn't matter if you're not here and you're not caught up, you missed the fucking fight. But if you are, it's time to suit up. Boots on the ground, Nicollet and fucking 26th. My house is 4 blocks away. Anywhere between Franklin and Nicollet and 26th and Nicollet, show up, ready to go. Okay, not talking about peaceful protests anymore. We're not talking about having polite conversations anymore. I am talking specifically to my fucking followers. This is everything I have fucking talked about, and this is exactly what I said was gonna happen. This is exactly what I said was gonna fucking come when we didn't fucking go and march on fucking Whipple with guns. Sorry. But welcome to America 2026, where Second Amendment is the only thing that's going to keep you fucking protected from literal fucking Nazi gunmen that are killing innocent people in the street with impunity. This is not a fucking joke. There's nothing fun to chant about it. Get your fucking guns and stop these fucking people.
Totally rational. Sorry for all the F-bombs, but hey, it's Antifa. If I beeped everything out, you wouldn't have heard anything. But here's the thing, people. That idea that doesn't exist just got arrested because of that video right there. Oh yeah, this is the whole thing right here. And there's another one. This one was arrested. Her name's Elizabeth Rose because she's a self-described relationship anarchist and was arrested after she reportedly rammed her car into federal agents' vehicles. It's weird. These guys that are peaceful protesters sure do like violence. Isn't that odd and weird and a little strange at the same time? But here's the thing. They're actually getting arrested. There's actual accountability. That, I feel, and you can tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, or you can tell me if you agree in the comments, is what every single person in America and in this audience wants. You do this kind of crap, you get arrested. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You FAFO, you FAFO. This is not super difficult. But again, the left will tell you this doesn't exist. It's just peaceful protesters. Well, this was so important for the peaceful protester to be arrested and captured, they had to roll this deep under the arrest warrant to get that guy and bring him down. Watch this. This is a 2-minute clip. I'm going to kill the audio because you don't need to hear it. But this is what you're talking about right here as he's being arrested and walking out of his apartment. This is strange how this all happens, and it doesn't exist, it never happened, it's a figment of your imagination, it's Nazi rhetoric, it's right-wing propaganda. Don't look at the videos and believe your own eyes. No, that's egregious. How could you do that? Oh, we're still filing out. Oh yeah, these agents were all locked and ready to rock too, and I mean, quite candidly, do you blame them? The guy literally was just screaming into a camera saying that he's gonna kill all of these people. It's amazing how this is just magically working. Again, let me know in the comments if you're down with this, because I think that this is actually good. You know, if you're starting to threaten to kill people and you're making terroristic threats and you're making murder accusations and calls for murder and calls for violence, it really kind of goes against your whole peaceful protest vibe, doesn't it? I mean, like, call me old-fashioned again. I know, I'm like from the 80s. Oh, God, it's like 500 years ago. But yeah. Turns out, they're real upset about it. Look at all those little pesky protesters. Oh, those pesky leftists. But it's totally normal. It's totally normal to call for the death and violence of anyone who doesn't agree with you politically, right? That idea that doesn't exist. Okay, you guys get the idea here. Is he going to file out? No, he's already in there. All right, here we go. Watch this. This is more of the exact same evidence. This is Kyle Wagner. This picture was taken 2/12/1988 that's his birth date, DOB, of Minneapolis. Kyle's a tough guy and self-proclaimed Antifa. Kyle is calling for his comrades to disarm. Comrades, that word comrades. It's weird how that word always pops up with the violent extremist rhetoric revolutionaries, isn't it? I've shown you multiple other Antifa poster boys, but it's funny how they always throw the word comrade around. It's almost like it's their coded language for socialism. Anyway, let's keep on going. To disarm, detain, identify, and potentially shoot ICE agents. Kyle's a moron. Well, Kyle is a moron. And this part right here is just to reinforce that point. This is before Kyle got involved in Antifa. I just want to throw that in there for a little bit of vomit-inducing end to this video. Turns out, he used to be a cross-dressing activist. We are dealing with totally rational and normal people here. 100%. Okay. I think we've covered that pretty well. That's a pretty good exercising of FAFO. Let me know what you think in the comments field below. Of course, hit me on that live stream tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel, where we will have one of the better episodes we're going to have this week. Because it literally is just, it's flowing like milk and honey. It's crazy. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.